Hi, good evening, everyone. It's 5th of July, 2020, it's Sunday. Welcome to our Sunday lesson on Teachers Chat Room. And I'm here, it's Liliana speaking. I'm here with my fellow teachers, Laura from the UK and Panos from Greece. Hi, Panos. Okay. And Ioria from Como, Italy. Welcome to you all, and good evening for this new lesson. Tonight we talk about trends. Okay, how to describe trends. So let's see our first page is linear scale, as you see, logarithmic scale and trajectory. These are the words I'd like to introduce you today. So firstly, you see a linear scale. So let's consider, for example, Japan and South Korea earlier in the pandemic. So as you see, Japan's outbreak looked pretty small in comparison. So that means that we have to read charts in some different ways. Some charts show us only confirmed cases. That's why Japan outbreak looked pretty small because the available data on testing showed us that South Korea has tested vastly more people than Japan did, even though their population is less than half as big. And now, as Japan slowly increases their testing, the outbreak there looks more worrying. It's a good reminder that we can't understand case data without some sense of the testing levels. The important thing I'd like to show you is that on a typical linear scale, like we can see here, you divide a space by adding the same value over and over. For example, in this case is 2,000. So 2,000 plus 2,000 makes 4,000, plus 2,000 equals 6,000, plus 2,000 equals 8,000, and so on. That's in the linear scale. But what happens if I consider the values on a log scale, a logarithmic scale? Okay, so logarithmic scale is very different, as you can see. Here in this graph, we can consider, okay, we can see Italy. And as you see, the log scale is made by multiplying a value. In this case, let's say 10. So 100 times 10 is 1,000. Times 10 is 10,000. Times 10 is 100,000. So that means that there are no fixed amount of space on this chart for a certain number of cases. The log scale offered a much clearer warning. And the linear scale, as you see on February 20th, there was an increasing line, very high in a very short amount of time. Whereas the log scale shows that the line grows very quickly at the beginning and then goes on a flattering direction. Let's analyze now trajectory. A trajectory, as you see, is a curve. In this case, a line that describes a so the curve that a body describes in space, okay, a path, a progression, or line of development. As you can see here, that's a situation in the United States, and the trajectory is shown by these dots, one after the other, that describes a line and a direction. Okay, that's all for me.